For nearly 2 years now, fans of No Demo Reno have been left with one giant question. What happened to Jenn Todryk, and what's going on with her life now that the show hasn't returned? With the series paused and Jenn focusing on her family and other creative work, speculation has grown, especially about her marriage to Mike Todryk, who was always part of the charm of the show. The series didn't just highlight beautiful renovations. It also gave viewers tiny but meaningful glimpses into Jenn and Mike's relationship, their jokes, their teamwork, their rhythm. So when No Demo Reno stopped airing new episodes, fans naturally wondered whether anything had changed behind the scenes. And yes, we'll talk about their relationship status. But first, let's look at what's been happening in their world these past 2 years. Even though the show has been quiet, Jenn certainly hasn't disappeared. She's been running her booming skincare brand, Glow, building her coffee shop and brewery business with Mike, homeschooling her kids, recording her podcast, and continuing to share bits of her daily life online. She's one of the few HGTV stars who truly takes fans behind the scenes, whether she's cooking with her kids, teasing Mike about something funny he said, or sharing the chaos of real-life parenting. Now, let's answer the question everyone has been waiting for, because we know many of you clicked for this. Yes, Jenn Todryk and her husband Mike are absolutely still together, and their relationship is stronger than ever. Jenn posts about Mike often, but one moment stood out to fans in 2024 when Mike, who rarely posts, shared a birthday tribute for her. He celebrated her 36th birthday with a heartfelt mix of humor and sweetness, calling her the best wife and mom, joking about how she'd look even hotter with a perm, and congratulating her on the launch of Glow. It was a simple but powerful reminder that the two remain deeply connected. Their relationship began with a story that feels straight out of a romantic comedy. Back in August 2010, Jenn was working at a Zara store in Dallas when Mike walked in looking for a suit. One conversation turned into lunch that very afternoon, and everything unfolded from there. Although Jenn admitted she pulled away early in the relationship because she was young and the pace felt fast, they eventually found their rhythm again. And exactly 1 year after they first met, August 6, 2011, they married in Mexico. Today, they're raising 3 beautiful children, their son Vaughn and daughters Berkeley and Vivian. Motherhood is what launched Jenn's career. Her blog, The Rambling Redhead, went viral in 2015 thanks to her honest, hilarious stories about parenting. That blog eventually led her to HGTV. So why hasn't No Demo Reno returned? The answer is simple. Jenn stepped away intentionally. She made the decision herself because filming was consuming too much time she wanted to give to her family. As her businesses grew and her kids got older, she chose to shift her priorities. Jenn has always been clear about what matters most to her, and right now, that's her home life. She and Mike have also talked openly on their podcast about their age difference. He's 12 years older, and how their early years came with growing pains. Jenn admitted she was still learning who she was in her early 20s, but together, they developed a communication style that works. No yelling, no cursing, and no disrespect during disagreements. Those boundaries, they say, keep their marriage steady. And even though fans miss the show, many have said they respect Jenn even more for choosing her family over fame. So, here's the bottom line. Jenn and Mike are still together, still running businesses side by side, still raising their kids, still laughing, podcasting, and still choosing each other every single day. The cameras may be off, the show may be paused, but their relationship, it's right where it needs to be. Strong, grounded, and growing in the real world, far away from the spotlight.